Having your phone number wouldn't just be about making plans or sending texts. It would be a bridge between our worlds, a way for us to share thoughts, feelings, and experiences in a way that's personal, real, and meaningful. I can't help but imagine what could unfold. I've always been a firm believer that the right connection come when the time is right. But what if having your number was just the nudge we both needed to start something incredible, to take those feelings and make them real? What if everything changed with a simple phone call? It's strange, but every time I think about you, I can't help but wish I had your phone number. There's so much I want to say, so many thoughts I want to share, but they're all just stuck in my head without a way to reach you. If only I could pick up the phone and tell you everything. There's something about the idea of being able to pick up the phone and call you that makes me feel a little lighter. To know that at any given moment, I could hear your voice or share a message with you. It makes me wonder what could happen if I had that simple connection. I find myself smiling at the thought of having your phone number. It's more than just a way to text or call you. It's a way to bridge the gap between our worlds, to share our thoughts, our stories, and to build something lasting. It's a small thing that could mean so much. Sometimes I wonder if you ever think about what it would be like to hear from me. If I had your number, I could find out. I could send a message, make that first step, and see if we could turn this connection into something real. The more I think about it, the more I realize how much having your phone number could change everything. It would mean I could reach out whenever I needed to talk, share my thoughts, or just hear from you. What if that simple act of sharing numbers could start something beautiful? It's funny how a small thing, like a phone number, could change everything. With just a few digits, I could reach out, talk to you, and share whatever's on my mind. It feels like such a small step, but I wonder if it could lead to something far bigger. I find myself thinking about what it would be like to hear from you more often, to send a quick text, or to have a conversation that lasts longer than just a few moments. If I had your phone number, I could make that happen. I can't help but wonder if you'd be open to it. The idea of having your phone number isn't just about reaching out. It's about the potential for something deeper, something more meaningful. It's about the possibility of turning fleeting thoughts into lasting connections. If I had your phone number, I would call you just to hear your voice, just to feel connected in a way that words on a screen can't capture. There's something so personal, so intimate about having that number. And I can't help but wonder what we could create with it. It's the little things that make the biggest difference. If I had your phone number, I could share those little moments, the ones that don't seem important but mean everything. Maybe we'd start to understand each other more deeply. Maybe we'd find something real. I can't stop thinking about what it would be like if I could text you, call you, and just reach out whenever I needed to talk. If I had your number, we could share those small, everyday moments that make life feel a little more meaningful. Having your phone number isn't just about the connection itself, but about what it could lead to. What would it feel like to hear your voice, share a laugh, or even just talk about our day? It's a world of possibilities, and it starts with a simple number. I've always believed that the smallest connections can lead to the most significant changes. What if having your phone number was one of those connections? What if it turned into something more than just a text or a call, something deeper and more lasting? What would happen if I had your phone number? Would we talk more often? Would we share our thoughts and feelings in a way that brings us closer together? I can't help but wonder if that small step could lead to something beautiful. The thought of having your number makes me realize just how much I want to connect with you. I want to know your thoughts, hear your voice, and share moments that matter. If only I could reach out. If only I had that simple connection with you. It's amazing how one small thing, like having your phone number, could change everything. With just a simple call, we could share thoughts, feelings, and stories. It's like opening a door to a whole new world of possibilities. I can't stop thinking about what it would feel like to pick up the phone and call you, to send a message and know you'd read it. There's so much I want to say, but without your number, I'm left wondering what could be. The simple thought of you makes my heart race, and I wonder how different my life would be if you were just a call away. Every passing moment without you feels like a missed opportunity to connect, and I can't help but imagine the conversations we could share, the laughter we could exchange, and the bond we could build. If only I had your number, I could tell you everything I'm thinking, and maybe, just maybe, you'd feel the same. Every time I think of you, I find myself longing to hear your voice, to feel the warmth of your words, and to be reminded that there's someone out there who truly gets me. If only I had your phone number, I could send a message, make that connection real, and see if fate has something special in store for us. I can't stop wondering what it would be like to have your number saved in my phone. Every time we talk, there's this electricity, this undeniable connection. and I can't help but imagine how much closer we'd feel if I could reach out to you anytime, anywhere, with just the press of a button. What would it feel like to hear your voice when I'm having a bad day? To text you when I have something on my mind? I find myself wondering what life would be like with you just a call away. If only I had your number, I could make that possibility a reality. In a world filled with distractions, it's rare to find someone who makes me stop in my tracks and pay attention. I can't help but imagine how different my days would be if I could simply call you up, hear your thoughts, and share mine with you. What could happen if I had your number? Sometimes the smallest connections can spark the biggest changes in our lives. What if having your phone number was that small spark, the beginning of something beautiful? I can't help but think of the possibilities that would unfold if we could reach each other anytime. I find myself caught in a whirlwind of thoughts about you. What if I could text you and share my heart? What if your voice could be the one I hear at the end of a long day? If only I had your number, I could stop wondering and start exploring what this could really be. The more I think about it, the more I realize that having your phone number would mean so much more than just a connection. It would be a chance to truly know you, to feel your presence in the little moments, and to create something meaningful that lasts beyond just a fleeting interaction. Every time I hear your name, a part of me longs to reach out, to bridge the gap between us with something as simple as a phone call. But without your number, I'm left wondering what could be. What would it feel like to be able to reach you at any moment? In the quiet of my thoughts, I can't stop wondering what would happen if I had your number. Would we talk about everything and nothing? Would you laugh at my jokes? Or would we share our deepest secrets? If only I had the courage to ask for it. It's funny how one simple thing, like having your phone number, could change everything. Suddenly, all the thoughts I have about you could turn into real conversations, and what was once a fantasy could become something tangible. If only I had the chance to find out. In a world full of noise, your voice would be the one I'd want to hear. But without your number, I'm left in silence, wondering how different things could be if I could just call you up and share what's on my heart. The possibilities seem endless. The thought of us being able to connect more often, share moments, and talk about our day makes me realize how much I want to have your number. I can't help but wonder what would happen if we could turn these thoughts into something real. I catch myself imagining what it would be like if I had your number. how would our conversations flow? Would I be able to hear your voice at any time, no matter where I was? I can't shake the feeling that something special could happen if we just had that connection. It's amazing how a simple thought about you can fill me with such warmth and longing. If I had your number, I could share that warmth with you, let you know what I'm thinking, and maybe even discover something more. What if that small step could change everything? Sometimes I wonder if you feel the same way. If I had your number, I could find out. I could text you, hear your voice, and know whether there's something more between us, or if it's just a fleeting thought. But for now, I'm left wondering. The idea of having your phone number feels like a key to a new chapter. With just a few digits, a whole new world of possibilities opens up. I could text you, call you, share everything that's been on my mind. I wonder how life would be if I had that simple connection with you.